Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday the 16th of May. We are glad to present our weekly analytical review for the euro-dollar, pound-dollar, dollar-yen, Australian-dollar, US dollar pairs and for gold. Last week, the euro-dollar pair fell to the level of 1.1300, a breakdown of which could lead to a further fall towards 1.1200 and 1.1160. Growth could resume after a breakout of the level of 1.1370, which coincides with the middle MA of Bollinger Bands. In this case, its next targets could be at 1.1440 and 1.1535. Technical indicators suggest a fall in the price. The MACD histogram is in the positive zone and its volumes are falling. Stochastic lines are crossing over and turning down. At present, short positions can be opened below the level of 1.1300 with targets at 1.1200 and 1.1160. Long positions can be opened above the level of 1.1370 with targets at 1.1440 and 1.1535. Last week, the pound-dollar pair fell to the level of 1.4340. Currently, its fall seems likely to continue towards the level of 1.4280, which coincides with the lower MA of Bollinger Bands. From there, growth could resume towards 1.4400, 1.4470 and 1.4530. Technical indicators suggest a fall in the price. The MACD histogram is in the positive zone and its volumes are falling. Stochastic lines are crossing over and turning down. At present, short positions can be opened from the current prices with the target at 1.4280. Pending buy orders can be placed near the level of 1.4280 with targets at 1.4400, 1.4470 and 1.4530. Last week, the dollar-yen pair grew to the level of 108.80, which coincides with the middle MA of Bollinger Bands, where it is still trading still. If the price consolidates above this level, it could grow towards 110.10 and 112.10. Otherwise, it could fall towards 107 and 106. Technical indicators give contradicting signals. The MACD histogram is in the negative zone and its volumes are falling. Stochastic lines have left the overbought zone and formed a sell signal. At present, long positions can be opened from the level of 110.10 with the target at 112.10. Short positions can be opened after a price consolidation below the level of 108.80 with targets at 107 and 106. Last week, the Australian dollar US dollar pair fell to the level of 0.7253. At present, it is trying to correct, but further growth could only be possible after a breakout of the level of 0.7325. In this case, it could grow towards 0.7440 and 0.75. More likely is a fall towards the levels of 0.7210, 0.7140 and 0.7070. Technical indicators suggest a fall in the price. Bollinger Bands are expanding, confirming the downward trend. The MACD histogram is in the negative zone and its volumes are growing. Stochastic lines are directed horizontally. At present, short positions can be opened from the level of 0.7210 with targets at 0.7140 and 0.7070. Long positions can be opened above the level of 0.7325 with targets at 0.7440 and 0.75. Last week, the price of gold grew along the middle MA of Bollinger Bands and is currently testing the level of 1,282. Its breakout would open the way towards 1,300. A breakdown of the level of 1,265.80 would allow the fall to resume towards 1,241. Technical indicators suggest a growth in the price. Bollinger Bands are turning up. The MACD histogram is in the positive zone and its volumes are stable. Stochastic lines are also directed up. At present, long positions can be opened after a price consolidation above the level of 1,282 with a target at 1,300. Short positions can be opened below the level of 1,265.80 with the target at 1,241. That's all for today. Good luck with your trading.